Katie.
And I'm Joe.
And we just moved to Dublin, Ireland. We are here in Kennedy's. It's one of our favorite Irish pubs, and it's right next to the Trinity College Dublin campus.
I'm a PhD student.
And I'm an event planner here in Dublin.
So the reason that we moved to Dublin is so that I could be a PhD student at Trinity College. I applied to the English department and was accepted. I find that the professional environment is very it definitely accommodates my work style, and I could definitely see a future here.
Part of the reason we wanted to move to Ireland is that we both have Irish heritage as part of our families.
That partly explains why I love Irish beer so much.
One of the biggest risks for us moving here was that I didn't actually have a job when we got here.
Another big risk that we took was that Ireland turned out to be a lot more expensive than we anticipated.
It did. Thankfully, I found a job within a week of moving here as an event planner. Though it is still a challenge now that we're down to one salary instead of two while Joe's a student.
So one of the main criteria that we had when searching for an apartment was that it had to be within 20 minutes walking distance from the Trinity campus.
We also really wanted, and I especially really wanted, the sort of modern conveniences that we're used to in the US, like having a full-size refrigerator and having a washer-dryer unit. And I was really hoping actually that we could get a 2-bedroom apartment because it would be really nice to have an extra bedroom when people came to stay.
Whereas I was more conscious of the budget, and so I was perfectly fine, finding an apartment that had only 1 bedroom. In fact, our place is actually over budget. Now we're paying €1,700 per month.
Yeah, I think our original budget was €1,600 per month, so it's not much, but we did go over a little bit. Another thing that we talked about was whether or not to get an apartment that was furnished. I really wanted a furnished apartment so that we wouldn't have to buy all of our own furniture.
And I didn't necessarily care. In fact, it might have been fine if it had been unfurnished because it might have been better for our budget.
I mean, I guess that's true. I was just worried about having to buy all new furniture. So we did end up getting a place that's furnished. So I guess I sort of won out on that field, but it is very nice. Hi, welcome to our apartment. It's a little bit of a low light fixture, so Joe has to be careful on his way out in the morning. We have a sofa bed, which is nice. Kind of makes up for the lack of a second bedroom. And so all of this was furnished.
And then out this way you'll find the balcony and the moat.
We do, we have water. A bit dark right now, but it opens out onto the courtyard, and then underneath there's a bit of water.
Yeah.
And so this is our kitchen. It's a little small, but there's just 2 of us, so it's all right. It unfortunately does have just a small fridge, which is something we sort of had to compromise on. But that's pretty common here. Closet is just the water heater.
Very noisy.
It's very noisy. Every time, do you want it here? Flip the sink on so that you can hear it. It's yeah. So that loud churning sound happens every time you turn on the water. So it's the bathroom. Again, fairly small, but it's fine for just us. And our shower is also a little bit quirky. Turn the sink on, and then you turn the shower on, and then you can turn the sink off, and then it runs. But if you just turn the shower on, it won't work. So our bed is a little smaller than we were hoping for.
Yeah.
It's just a full-sized bed because Joe's so tall. It is a little bit small for both of us, but we have a nice big wardrobe. It's built in. And then our window looks out onto the courtyard also, just like our balcony. So it's a really nice view. That's pretty much it. It's not a huge place, but it suits us really well.